Hello everyone and welcome to DK Gamer. I am back with yet another Pokemon Go update video, and I make these every second Thursday, so be sure to check in there. In these videos I will show you what new Pokemon I got, shinies, hundos, nundos, costume Pokemon, or other cool stuff that I just want to show off. And then I will talk about what's gonna happen over the next 2 weeks when I don't make a video, so I can keep you up to date. I have made a video about how I think every Pokemon that have not yet been released in Pokemon Go will be. So at the end of my videos I will talk about the new ones and if I was right or wrong. So you should really check out that video first. The link will be in the description for every video. There will be numbers in the titles of my videos, but don't worry, it's just to have something to differentiate them. You don't have to watch everyone to know what's going on, but of course I would like you to, so you can support my little channel. But without further ado, let's just get into the video. Hello everyone and welcome to DK Gamer. And before we really get into the video, there are actually two things I want to talk about. And the first is, of course, this year Pokemon is turning 30 and Pokemon Go is turning 10. So that is a huge milestone, I would say. So let's talk about the 30-year anniversary event that we had in Pokemon Go. I think it was a really nice idea to have this where all Pokemon could be available and all legendaries were in incense. But I think the problem was that there was still the same spawns that we saw from the event prior. Like I had almost all the same ones, and then we had some evolutions once in a while and also rare spawns with Impidimp and Hornage. And then of course the legendaries from incense. I did see quite a lot of those, but I only managed to catch 2, not that I really mattered. I didn't get any shiny ones though. That's of course what I mattered a lot. So I think it was a nice idea, but I don't think the execution worked, because I thought we were gonna see like all the different Pokemon spawning like they said, but I really didn't. I think I saw maybe 15% of what we have or something, maybe less. I don't even know. Yeah, it was still the same ones with Rattata and Pidgey and Oddish and all those. So yeah, I was really so disappointed. That was really sad. And then we also had the Go Pass that gave us all the Kanto spawns, or nearly all of them. That was very close to, which I think was a really good idea. I really liked that actually. I just hope they also would focus on the other regions once in a while like that, but I do get it because it is, of course, Kanto the first game and everything. That's how it started, so it makes sense. And then the other thing I want to talk about is that we got a lot of news for Pokemon Go Fest in 2026, which I'm very excited for, because I do pride myself as being a free-to-play player. I never really buy anything in the game. I don't think it's worth it. I don't like spending money on the game. But a very special opportunity has presented itself, I would say, because GoFest is coming to Denmark for the first time, which is just crazy and really huge for our tiny little country. That is really nice. I don't understand why they're doing it, but I'm so happy that they do, and I'm so excited for it. So yes, I did end up buying a ticket for it, the in-person event in Copenhagen. I am so ridiculously excited for it. We haven't had Pokemon Go Fest in Denmark ever. Of course, when it started, was it in 2016 or 18 or something like that? We had Go Fest all around. It was still sort of like in-person events. I don't think there was a global one, or maybe it was the same thing. I don't remember. But yeah, that one was really great. It was really fun. It was back then when it was free. So I hope it's gonna be like that. I think it is, because it really looks like that when I see the videos of people being there, like in different countries, whatever it's been in America, Japan, and stuff like that. So yes, I'm so excited. I did buy a ticket. I did get the early bird ticket, so it was a little bit cheap. I still think it's very expensive, but hopefully it's gonna be fun. What I didn't really love about it is that we have these 2 different ones where it was like morning and afternoon. I thought it was gonna be for at least the weekend, but it's only 1 day. It's only a half day, which I think is crazy. Yeah, I did not like that. And if you wanted to buy everything, it was really expensive. So I only bought one thing. I didn't buy any add-ons. I just bought a basic ticket for half a day, which I'm a little sad about. It's a little annoying, but yeah. But let's actually look at what we're gonna get, because we have a lot of news already from Pokemon Go Hub. And yeah, the big mythical here is actually gonna be Seora, which I think is so amazing, because I really love this one. It's so very nice. It's so cool. It also has a Mega later on. I don't know if we will get the Mega. I don't think we will, but we'll see. Because we did get something with Niantic when it came out, I guess. So maybe. But yeah, I really like this one, so I'm happy it's gonna be this one. It says Mewtwo will return to 5-star rates. I do think we're gonna get Mega Mewtwo now, since we didn't get it for Callister, which was a huge fail. So I do think we're gonna get it here. Yeah, that's gonna be so nice, hopefully. And then we get a regional spawning, which it will be Comfy, which is really nice, because this is probably one of the hardest ones to get. It's only in Hawaii. Of course, we also have Stonejourner, who's only in UK. So yeah, that's actually very nice getting that one. And we get these Poldarian Taurus as shiny debuts in raids. I'm not too excited by those, but it's still very nice. But it's only regional, so that's a bit sad. Wash Rotom is the one being here, which is the only Rotom except for the normal ones that I already have. So I really hope that it would have been one of the other ones, so just so I could get another one. But yeah, maybe I can get a shiny one, we'll see. Then we get some hats. Pikachu. The thing is that the cool thing is we do get the red one in Copenhagen, which is my team. I don't understand why it's like this, but whatever. I thought it was just gonna be whoever team you were, you got that one. That would make way more sense, but yeah. And then we just have this mystery raid battle, which I have no idea what is. Yeah, I don't know what this is gonna be. Is it maybe the Mega Mewtwo? I don't understand what else it could be. So yeah, we'll wait and see. Different spawns in each city, which I don't think they've done before. So that's yeah, that's funny. So we get Charmander, Alolan Meowth, Ponyta, Alolan Marowak, Scyther, all the unknowns. Flareon, Nosepass, Bagon, Mudbray, Comfey, Delmice, and Chocolate. But yeah, the spawns are a little bit boring. It's a lot of the same ones that we had for a very long time. But there are some shinies that I don't have. Of course, all the unknowns. I will actually be able to get all the unknowns. I'll be done with that medal. I was very close because I've got the X, Y, Z and also the K. So now I will be done with that one and maybe get some shiny ones as well. That would be very nice. I do need a shiny Nosepass. I don't even have Mudbray or Mudstale, so we'll get those two and maybe also the shiny ones. I don't have a shiny Delmice and I don't have any of the shiny Chocolates. And then also a lucky encounter for Rockruff. I do have one shiny Lycanroc, the Midnight form, but I don't have any of the other ones. So I'll hopefully get all of those shinies. But we'll see how the event will be. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff happening. I'm still very excited for it, even though the spawns are not great. I'm really excited for getting Seora and all the unknowns that I don't have. Hopefully a shiny Rotom would be very nice to have for the shiny decks at least. So it just will be collected in the thing. But anyway, let's really get into the video now. So we do have the Go Pass for March. Let's see what that one will bring. I don't understand why they changed something here. So now you're not at the point where you are. You start at the very top. I really don't like that. Can you just go back to the different ones? But yeah, we will get Raikou as this month legendary. So I guess we just skipped the other Giratina. Well, I guess it makes sense. So now it's going to be Raikou, Suicune, and Entei, I guess. I really hope I get this one as shiny because I do have the shiny shadow form, but not the regular one. And the bonuses are a little bit different this time. So we do have the Daily Adventure Instance and the Gifts one. And then the last one, 2x Hatch Starters and 2x Hatch XP, which I think is very boring, to be honest. But yeah, whatever. Now let's look at my level. I just leveled up to level 78. I'm actually very close to be level 79 as well. Because I do think this one has been the easiest one of them. You only have to fight Team Rocket Go leaders 30 times, hatch 100 eggs, and obtain 50 lucky Pokemon traits, and also the platinum medals. I think it was 47 or something. I, of course, had a lot of rocket radars. I had like 40, so that was really easy to get rid of as quickly as possible. And I also had a lot of incubators from buying boxes or getting it from rewards or getting it from the campfire meetup stuff. So that was really nice. So I was fully prepared and ready for this one. The only thing that's a little bit hard is of course the lucky trades here. I did use my guaranteed lucky trades. If you don't know, you can trade Pokemon from 2016 to 2020 and they will be guaranteed lucky, but you do have a limit of how many you can do. I think it's 45 right now, but it depends on each account. So I could do 19 and that was it. No, 18 actually. I could do 18 and that was it. That's what I had left because I also done it before. We also had this quest when I needed to get to level 50. It's gonna be a little bit tough, I think. I'm just gonna do a lot of trades, of course. And of course we have Friendship Friday, which is a new thing where it will be easier, or like the odds will be better of being a lucky trade. I believe the lucky trade is 5% right now, and maybe on Fridays it's 10. I don't know if that's true, but it's just a theory of people seeing that they've like guessed from the odds. I think it's gonna be tough to do that one. I'm just gonna keep going until I get it. There's really nothing else you can do, so keep on trying. But the other two are very easy, and I'm almost done with them. Save the leader for the last one so I can put that in my short when I level up. And then when I get to level 79, I will make a special video when it's time to get to level 80 like I did for 50 and 70. Anyway, let's get started looking at the Pokemon. We start off here. I got a Hundo, a Alolan Rattata that I evolved into Eradicate. I did not have this one as a Hundo before, so that's pretty fun. Then I got a Shiny Sparrow. It was not a new one, but yeah, it's actually been a long time since I've seen it. I believe it was from the Research Day Flock Together. Then we we have a new Pikachu here with a costume and also the special background. I believe this was from the Road to Kalos store event that I got this one. So it has a very, very cool background. I actually really like it. Got a shiny Paris just the other day. Not anything special, I already have it. Also got a shiny Scyther actually from this event going on right now. The funny thing is I needed a Scyther for the collection challenge, or otherwise I wouldn't have caught it. And the first one I pressed on was this one that was a shiny, so that was a little bit fun. This one is actually very, very nice. I did manage to get a shiny Jinx, which I needed, so I'm very happy that I got it. I still need shiny Smoochum though, but it's okay. Actually from the Go Pass with the Kanto one. So that was really, really cool. That was the only shiny I got from that Go Pass, and then it was one that I needed, so that is incredibly lucky. I've seen a lot of people actually get shinies from that Go Pass, so I wonder if there has been some better odds for this one, but I was really, really happy that this was the one I got. Also because I've seen so many of them, like 2,000 it was about to be. Then I got a shiny Ditto, actually not from this event going on, but right before it. Which is really, really funny. And then we also have the costume ones, which are new ones. I really like these one because I think it's very fun with the hat here, like drooping and the way it floats up and down. And also the other one, also with a special background. So I was actually really lucky to get both of them. Well, I think it's very easy to get them actually. So, but they were both quite good as well. Yeah, they were fine. And this was one of the legendaries that I caught at 30-year anniversary event. It was a Galarian Articuno, which is so ironic in a way because it always spawns from the daily incense. So this is the one that I get. And I also managed to get a shiny one. That was not from the event though. It was from another day, a random day. Yeah, the 5th of March. This is my second now. I still need a shiny Moltres, but I just knew that I was gonna get another shiny one before getting the Moltres because I had seen the Moltres, but I didn't call it because of my auto catcher, unfortunately. So it has started looping around, so maybe I'll get the Zapdos and then I'll get the Moltres again, hopefully, because we are actually doing it in order right now. It's crazy. And also with this one, this means that I've caught all of the Galarian birds with an Ultra Ball and therefore wasted 3 Master Balls. But also it would have taken this long to get all 3 of them. That would also have been crazy, and also getting the shiniest before that. And this is the other legendary that I got from the instance, which was a Suicune. Of course, it's nothing new, but I just wanted to highlight it. Got a shiny Electrike, a little bit random here. I already have it. And this is also very, very, very nice. I did manage to get a shiny Kecleon, which I did need. I'm very, very happy. Then I got this Lucario from the Go Pass in February, which has this special background here. And also what I didn't know is that it came out as fully Mega in this here. In the Mega level, it came out max level, which is really, really cool that they did that. So you just get a free one. So I just kept it for that because I don't think it was... No, it wasn't really good, and I already have one that's way better, of course. I can use that for the bonuses, so that's actually very, very cool. And also the background. This is very, very nice. I did get a shiny Gothita, which means I am done with that line. So, but it probably will have a community day at some point, just like Solosis did, a waste when that comes out. But it's fine, I'm done with the line, which I'm really happy about because it did go quite fast, I would say. Did also get a shiny Joltik, it was nothing new though. Then we have these special backgrounds Froakie that we did get 2 different versions of. I actually got 6 of them from the quest, which is crazy. But yeah, so they look fine, I guess. Now I have these. I think this one is nicer. I think this is like the Yveltal one, like Cernius. And I got another shiny Scatterbug that I evolved into a villain that I actually didn't have. This is my 3rd one, so that's actually very nice. I'm not really collecting them because they're so hard to get. And then lastly, I got another shiny Pikipek. I always get these as shinies and hundos. I don't understand why, but it keeps happening. So yeah, I will be done with it now. Please, no more. Thank you. But yeah, that was it for the Pokemon. So now let's talk about what's going to happen over the next 2 weeks where I don't make a video. So at the 14th of March, in the weekend here, on Saturday, we will have Score Bunny Community Day, which is very, very nice. We are very, very close to being done with all the starters. Community days. Well, for now, because now Generation 10 is coming, so... But yeah, that will be very nice, so we can get those shinies as well. Then we just need Sobble, and then we're done with it. And then on the 17th of March, we will have Bug Out event coming back, and Blipbug will be debuting in the game for the first time ever, which is very nice, but I don't understand what they're doing with it. I don't think it makes sense, because they're making it a raid encounter, like exclusive Pokemon, which just makes no sense, because it's a weak bug type that you can easily get in the game Weedle and Caterpie, stuff like that. And it doesn't evolve from 12 candy, it evolves from 25 and then 100, which also doesn't make sense to me. So I was wrong about that one, I guess, because of course I thought it was going to be a wild Pokemon. Yeah, it really makes no sense. And then on the 21st of March, we will have a research day with Phoebus, Clamper, and Lotad, which is a repeat. We already have seen this before, which I'm a little bit sad about, but I guess it's because of the Season of Memories in Motion that we will be getting repeat stuff. But I already have all of these shinies. I actually just got Lotad recently. But yeah, I also made a video about tips and tricks for research days. If you need some, I think it's very helpful. It will be in the description of every single one of my update videos, so check it out if you need to. And then on the 25th, which is a very special day because just like Pokemon is turning 30 this year, so am I. I was born in 1996, just when Pokemon was created. So it's actually Pokemon and Pokemon Go and myself who has a very special year this year where we are turning 30. So yeah, congrats to me, I guess. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. I just want to thank you so much for watching this. And remember to like, comment, subscribe so I can make more of them, because that's what I want, right? And I'll just see you in the next one. Bye bye!